Take Notes TV. Gleek, 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 gleek. Tune in. You already know the vibes, man. Take Notes TV, the one and only notes, and we still taking over. And this is the Why Not Take Notes show, featuring your boy right here and that boy Why Not.
Let's go.
Yeah,
it's good with you people.
Yeah, tapping. We back. Whole lot to cover, you know what I'm saying? If you're late to the party, make sure you're watching the episodes. If this is your first time, welcome. Take off your shoes and take notes, because we about to cover a whole lot of foolishness going on in the industry, and I got my boy Why Not in the building. Hit that like notification, subscribe button one time for the culture. Make sure you locked in with me, getting real right. All right, first story we're going to talk about is NBA YoungBoy telling the interviewer he's talking too much. All right, NBA YoungBoy recently sat down in an interview with Complex where he spoke to Joe La Puma about the importance of owning your art. YoungBoy told Joe that he learned that the music industry is demonic, and he added that he chose to be a part of the industry, and he accepted that. And he added that he accepts the situation, but adds that you can't be a dummy at the same time. Then he stated, they use me for entertainment, but this shit can be self-destruction too, because I ain't an entertainer. You know, some shit can't be spoke on. And then Joe asked why, and then YoungBoy appeared frustrated and said, man, you talking too much, and stood up and looked like he exited, but you know, they cut the scene out. So, you know, he admits that the industry is demonic. He admits that he accepts that. You heard that part?
I definitely did.
Yeah, man. Talk to me about that. You know what I'm saying? A young man, already coming from the slums on demon time, and the industry tells him, like, yeah, we gonna, upgrade your life, but you're gonna have to be demonic in the process.
Well, I'll tell you this much. Listen, man. The music is demonic. The industry is demonic. And what I really see is, I just see they trying to sell the whole emo thing, the whole dark, sad, depression, drug addiction,
devil worshiping, womanizing.
Yes, and like YoungBoy said, this could be self-destruct. This could be self-destruction as well, because what happens is you sign over trying to create a life for yourself that you never had, and for your family, and create opportunities. And then once you sign that on that dotted line, it becomes a whole different way of life for you. I mean, look at Justin Bieber. He used to run around with little hood dudes. He don't look that demonic shit scared the hell living shit out of him.
Hell yeah. Got up out of there.
He had no choice. He entered the game a young little kid. So he was introduced very, very young. So, you know, he got a chance to get out. Not saying, you notice he's not the same. He's not that. He's not fact, that God-fearing. Well, he's God-fearing now, but before, like, he was like a kid, like, and he didn't have.
He had no guidance. He was just running around with the woes. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be accepted.
He was just having fun, man. He was having fun.
Yeah, he's having fun.
With money like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't even really say he was wilding out. You got to say he was a kid with money and he was having fun. And he was around other kids with money having fun.
Facto.
Toys R Us kids. It's hard to grow up.
Yeah, man. Tap in. Hit that like notification, subscribe button. Hit my chat too. Fess me up. We live, yo. Got my boy Why Not in the building one time for the culture. Real quick before we move on, I do want to salute NBA YoungBoy for using his brain and saying, like, if I am going to accept this shit, I got to be smart at the same time and at least make sure I own all my art if I'm going to be doing all this. You feel me? That's very important.
Well, it is very important. And also what's very important is you protect your assets. And that's not money. That's your health. That's your health.
That's true.
Because if you don't take care of that, your ass is all set.
Yeah, man. But another point I want to try to make, like when Boy was like, You know what I'm saying? Like, why can't you speak on, you know, everything in the detail? He's like, boy, I ain't trying to let, you know, piss off the Illuminati.
Man, listen. The
Yeah,
people who fund these projects, it's certain things you can't say, you know, and do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you really got to go by what they want you to do. Like, look, just like, you know what I mean? Just like, if you really look at it, these labels be pushing these other labels to beef with other rappers. You know why?
Why?
They be having insurance on them niggas.
Fact though. And they sell more albums once they die.
I mean, what? They
That
make
part.
more money, too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They sell more records once they beef.
Yeah.
You know, and then diss tracks sell more than anything right now. Because let me tell you something. Right now, if you're a hood artist, the labels don't care about you unless you beefing with somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because look, they follow the same old Tupac and Biggie scheme. When them two seemed like they was beefing, which they wasn't. When they tried to make like it was the East and West Coast war, which it wasn't. It was just a scam to kill them guys and keep their money.
Yeah, fact though.
Yeah, and you know, it was bigger than African Americans plotting to kill. It was bigger than that. It was bigger than that. And the play and it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy to this day that, you know, money is more important than a person. It's crazy.
Nah, you're right, yo. We're gonna move on, because that's another story for another time, you feel me? But moving on. Oh man, shout out Jersey. Fetty Wap admits that he turned to the streets when money from music started dwelling. Alright, so let me give y'all the backstory on that. Fetty Wap sat down with Double XL for his first interview since being sentenced to 6 years in prison after pleading guilty to conspiracy to distribute 500 grams of cocaine last August. During his conversation with the publication, Fetty Wap spoke about being honest with his 6 children about being in jail. He explained the best way I could explain it to the younger ones is more like, so like when you get in trouble or you can't use the iPad at certain times and stuff like that, I kind of explained it to him like that. Like, daddy's an adult. Is an adult timeout, you know? I explained it to the little one like that, but my older ones, they kind of already know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I just give it to them straight up. Fetty Wap admitted that he was being truthful, and he told the judge in his trial that he was trying to provide for his family and not thinking about the consequences. He then spoke about taking accountability for signing the label contracts, adding, I'm thinking I could just run up a few $1 million and I'm going to be good forever. His expenses started growing and money wasn't coming in the same way as at the height of his career. Fetty Wap stated that he turned to the streets. He explained, like, the music wasn't really doing that good. I'm putting out music, but nobody's paying attention. So I'm like, man, fuck it. I'm going to go back to what I know what to do. Instead of pursuing my music career harder or going harder to make people listen, man, I kind of was a coward. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm falling off. Fuck it. I ain't about to look like it. You know what I'm saying? I was a coward for that. And I was just like, I can't let my family down. It wasn't for that to be like, I'm outside, nigga. I'm really doing this shit for real. It wasn't for none of that. Fetty Wap went on to speak about finding new ways to invest his money to provide for his family, adding that 50 Cent, shout out Boo Boo, had reached out to help him. He stated, like I said, 50 helped me a lot. He started showing me different ways, like shit to invest in and shit like that. And then my big homie, Akash, like he put something together for us to really help me grow, like really big. He's doing something big. I can't spoil it, but we doing something really, really big that's going to change the game. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even talking music-wise. I'm talking business-wise. When somebody asked him about his label contracts and his money and how money's divided, Fetty revealed somebody got all the money, but I don't got it. I'll just leave it like that. You know what I'm saying? I made all my money from doing shows and tours and stuff like that. And really the reason why I'm here, I ain't really get all that rap money, I guess you would say. Like masters and royalties, shit like that. Nah. So, classic story of the 360 deal. You know, there was a whole lot of rap right there. You know what I'm saying? But classic story of the 360 deal. They sign you for an advance. The first project was a classic, all right? A fucking classic.
The first project, they made their money back, but then they realized something. You know what they realized?
What?
That they had Tekashi 6ix9ine. That's why he fell off.
Yeah, well.
Tekashi 6ix9ine took his whole swag after that. Nobody was paying attention to that.
Well, you know, like they just, I don't know, like he admitted, like once he had that first album, he kind of went on cruise control, you know what I'm saying, got, you know, started, you know, enjoying the fruits of his labor, got complacent, didn't really chase the dream any further, you know what I'm saying, and then got stagnant.
I tell you what, not to cut you off, but at the same time, you was making so much money, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't you buy a laundromat? Why didn't you buy a package store? The same amount of money them drugs cost, you could have got you a package store. Mm-hmm. You could have got you a laundromat. You could have got you a couple vending machines. You Fetty Wap. They would have put them vending machines in their stores. All you had to do was do a cameo. When they do their grand opening, you do a walkthrough. Can I put my vending machine in your place of establishment? Yes. But every 16th of the month or every 20th of the month, you come down and you do a cameo, which brings the business, brings the people, it brings you out to the community. Now you drop a project. Then you do a giveaway at your laundromat. Then you do a giveaway at your liquor store. And then you drop another project. You hand your CDs out at your place of establishment, let them take a picture with the hood, drop an album. Immediately. Drop a mixtape immediately. All you need is one banger for them to buy. You already lit. You just dulled down. See, that's the thing. Motherfuckers dull down and they think that's it. No. Create a different sound. Look for something different. Go back in your first project. See what you did to click. Change that whole narrative with that same energy and push.
Yeah, man. Well, Fetty, hold your head, man. You know what I'm saying? Free Fetty Wap one time for the culture. Yo, thank you for being transparent and honest, yo, because a lot of artists could have learned from those mistakes, man. And unfortunately, we got to keep it up north, you know what I'm saying, with another dude in Jersey prison right now in the dog pound. Casanova's co-defendants convicted of Rico and Gorilla Stone case. All right.
2 times.
Yeah, 2 times. 2 men.
2 times.
Oh, my God, yo. Oh, man. So anyway, 2 men who are described by federal prosecutors as the highest ranking members of the untouchable Gorilla Stone Nation Bloods have been convicted of racketeering and other offenses, making them eligible for life in prison. Dwight Reed, a.k.a. Dick Wolf, and Christopher Eskren, a.k.a. Beagle, were convicted November 16th of racketeering and a conspiracy to possess and distribute drugs. But the jury acquitted both of the men of possessing firearms and furtherance of a drug trafficking crime, court records show. Despite the partial acquittal, both Reed and Erskine are eligible for life sentences in federal prison. Prosecutors said a sentencing date has not been set yet. All right, so they were among 13 Gorilla Stone members and associates charged in 2021 with multitude of violent and nonviolent federal offenses. Among the co-defendants, one was Casanova 2 times, who was in June sentenced to 188 months in prison after renouncing his ties to his gang. So he said he's no longer a part of the gang. So they gave him 188 months. And as you see, the niggas who still rep the gang, you know what I'm saying, they're facing life still. So, you know what I'm saying? Not going to get into all the details because I've covered Casanova to the further extent, but whole lot of shootings, a whole lot of drugs, you know what I'm saying? Whole lot of gang shit. And
I'll tell you what.
In New York City, whole lot of Brooklyn shit. And a whole lot of niggas, 13 black brothers locked up right now.
I'll tell you what.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what. When he do get out, what is he going to rap about?
Man, what's 188 months? I can't even. Babe, what's 188 divided by 12? Yeah, I'm putting the teacher on the spot real quick. Hold on.
31.
All right, so that's 15 years, bro.
15 and a half years.
Yeah, 15 and a half
What
years.
what the
So
fuck
he
you
got,
mean he made out? He made out. 15 years, he made out.
Tommy Get Out, he can't rap, man. He gonna be like 50. What you gonna
But
rap
that ain't
about?
but that's my point I'm trying to make. That's my point I'm trying to make. Now I'm about to dig deep in their ass. Pause.
Yeah,
Pause.
pause that.
This is not cross y'all motherfucking head.
Go ahead.
Kids, adults. This is not across your motherfucking head. Now look, now check this shit out. All you tough motherfuckers out there. You joining gangs, dumping your gun, you doing your thing. But do you see what you get for all of that? Do you see what your retirement package look like? Look at Casanova retirement package. He went from fumbling through millions, at least 2 or 3 or 4. And now he's locked up. How old is Cass?
Probably like my age, 36.
36. Tack 15 joints on the 36. What do you got?
That's what I'm saying. He's gonna be like 50.
All right. My point exactly. Does all this repping the gang shit, showing that you a killer and all of this shit, was it worth it at the end of the day? Do your retirement package add up to the shit you did?
Fact though, a lot of people need to hear that, man. You know, it's like, you know, really ask yourself that if you outside right now, moving how you moving. You know what I'm saying? What's the end goal? Where does it all end at? You know what I'm saying? Is it all worth it?
And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna use myself for an example, and this is true story. The whole story is for a different time, but I'm gonna give you a little taste of why I say that. I was in some type of position one time in my life at a young age, and you know, I was only offered $5,000 in a trip to Hawaii. Stayed solid, didn't get shit. Served time, had probation, had to pay money. Come out to nothing. Nobody gave me anything, took me anywhere. And that's when I changed my life. I realized something. You don't have friends. You have associates and you have part-time players. You know, part-time. Because niggas, they can't be full-time friends to you. They can only be part-time. And some of them seasonal friends. So you got seasonal friends, part-timer friends, full-time friends.
Facto. Yo, hit that like button. Keep fessing me up. Let's go. Nah, you right. Seasonal friends. But now, like, the 13 of these friends, they're going to be spending a lot of time together. You feel me?
I forgot to tell y'all, we also got volunteer friends. You know, the people who you don't know and they want to know you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's food for thought. You do the dishes.
Yeah. You already know. We got the stories of why not coming in. Yo, appreciate everybody tuning in. Hit that like notification, subscribe button. Yo, subscribe to this channel. If this is your 3rd, 4th, 5th time here, do the right thing. Be righteous.
And if you don't, is it not across your motherfucking head if you don't get it right the first time? Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
You swerving out of the lane. Don't hit a speed bump, young child.
All right, couple more stories before we get to the final story of the hour, and it's all drama today. Slim Thug apologizes for comments that he made about Cassie and Diddy lawsuit getting settled. All right, so I'm glad Why Not is here because we did not get to speak about this. But Slim Thug recently went viral after saying Cassie waited too long to bring up claims of abuse against Diddy in the lawsuits and saying it was only civil and not criminal. He took to Instagram Live and apologized for his comments the rapper stated saying she got her back, so everything was good. But I'm just saying it didn't sound like no abuser victim to me. It sounded like I needed that bag and she got it and everything good now. She fixed it. Everybody happy, right? Fans on Instagram Live started to call out Thug, which caused him to apologize. That was my personal opinion. I'm sorry we don't agree on everything, said the rapper. He added, I didn't even know Cassie was black. I'm just give y'all opinion at the end of the day. If I say something wrong, correct me. Tell me I ain't that small minded. Watch the book. All right. But I still think he's still standing on the overall principle that, Cassie was using this for a money play. You know what I'm saying? Couple points that you and I didn't get to talk about, and my ladies, do not crucify me, but jump down in the comments and give me the vibes, yo. I said this was a civil. Hold on, before you go, let me go first. I just want you to hear what my thoughts were. I said it was a civil suit. It wasn't criminal. She had to file it that week because there was a statute of limitation, some act in New York that was going to end that week, where she wasn't going to be able to file nothing. None of it was criminal. It was only civil. She had got at Diddy before. You know what I'm saying? Slim Thug is telling the truth. She did marry a trainer. The apartment got smaller. And that lifestyle that she was accustomed to when she was, getting those freak offs with Diddy. You know what I'm saying? The wild freak offs where he was, lacing her probably $100,000 per freak off. That lifestyle had changed. You know what I'm saying? Now, when I think of like your sex trafficking, so I don't think you're getting pimped out. You know what I'm saying? You just getting freaky with your spouse. I think it's two different things. We gotta kind of draw a line here. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't put a gun to your head and make you, sell pussy, yo. You know what I'm saying? You're saying he drugged you, but like he didn't slip it in your drink. He handed you a pill, didn't put a gun to your head, and you took it. You know what I'm saying? Where do we take accountability for any of this, or do like you know what I'm saying? Like, in this instance, like you know what I'm saying, or is this a girl who was out there?
Pill?
He gave her ecstasy. I think she said this is all alleged.
Okay. So see, this is look. I'm not into nobody taking advantage of no woman. I want to say that before I give my opinion. I'm pro woman. I'm pro woman. I'm big on respecting a woman. You know what I mean, to the utmost. But I just find it strange now. They advertise women bashing men and using them and taking their money and keeping theirs and spending theirs, and it's a little crazy because like it's kind of hard to like understand some of this stuff that's going on because look, you got away from him and you realize that wasn't the lifestyle for you. Now you see he's trending with, is it possible he put a hit on Biggie or Tupac or whatever they, allegedly, whatever they claim he did. And now you're seeing him on TV with Carisha, and you see that he's empowered Carisha. You know what I mean? And just a tiny, tiny little bit, I know that she have a little bit of regret. When you see that and you used to live that, like you said, used to live that lifestyle. Even though some of the stuff that he may have pour onto that wasn't her choice, choice of things she would have took upon herself to just do on herself with a little peer pressure. You know what I mean? I will say that, yeah, that's where it goes wrong. But women, the first time on site a guy does something to you,
speak up,
or before he does it to you, you tell him you're not that type of guy, you're not that type of woman. And I wish not to stay the rest of this night with you. Can you call me an Uber home? Or better yet, tell him you need to go to the bathroom. You call your own Uber if you don't feel safe. At the end of the day, you know what I mean? You got to stop this. And it seems like, I'm not saying that Cassie is like this, but you know what I mean? It's sad that, you know, this goes on a play where sometimes women don't even like the man. They just like what he can do for them.
Yeah. Yeah, well.
And like, when does the norm normalize?
Yeah.
Where they call a spade a spade.
Yeah, and
a hoe a hoe.
Fact.
And though. I don't know the correct term to say this, so I'll just say the alphabet gang. I'll just say that.
Yeah, man. Well, you know, it's a lot of craziness going on in the realm.
All I'm saying is, when do you divide those things? It's like some men don't even know, like, it's bitches, it's women, it's hoes. It's all different things. They not just women. You know what I mean? You got some women that have different standards. Yeah. And some women who don't have morals at all.
Fact though.
And they won't even care to use them.
No, you're right.
So what do you call those type of women that's just getting it for the getting is good and not in it for a long haul, who got a plan for your ass?
I'll tell you what.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying
they're growing by the day. The numbers are growing by the day, yo. Let's believe that.
But listen, it's advertised every day. It's advertised every day. Treating the man more of like a woman and treating a woman like a man. What is going on here? Is the Bible correct? If you don't put God in your life, the things that you're doing is wrong. He's going to make it seem like it's right. And the things you're doing that's right, in your eyes, they're going to be wrong. So is the Bible right? Yes, it is.
Fact, though.
Bert, I'm just saying, and I'm not saying interviewers, listeners, I'm not saying that Cassie was a savage. I'm not saying she was a leech. I'm not saying that.
Why you always lying?
The first thing came on when he approached her and signed it to his label, and now is his girl.
Yo, there's a Hartford connection. She was out in Hartford, you know, with Ryan Leslie, and she did some shiesty shit and left them for Diddy. You know what I'm saying?
No, see, but this is what I'm trying to say.
That did happen.
And look, got Ryan Leslie head knocked off.
Yeah. Had him blackballed.
And this is the thing. Why? Because Diddy took her from Ryan Leslie.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of stories, you know, with the shit, yo. But you know what I'm saying? Right now, you know, we gonna move on, yo. But you know what I'm saying? We gonna come back to this another time because a lot of shit's unraveling. Now, let me ask you this before we move on. This case,
hold on. Shout outs to Ryan Leslie. Shout out to Ryan Leslie, because without Ryan Leslie, Cassie music wasn't gonna sound that, you know.
No. Ryan Leslie was a beast, Sean. It's very unfortunate.
He was a beast.
It was really unfortunate he never got it off the way he was supposed to, yo. Harvard graduate, I think, at 16, music phenomenon. Ryan Leslie, you know what I'm saying, tapped in, boy. You already know, like, you know, some Hartford ties over there, like I said, yo. You know the way it was. So anyway, yo, shout out Cassie too. You know what I'm saying. No disrespect,
shout
mama.
Out Cassie.
No disrespect, mama. You know, disrespect.
No disrespect, mama. No disrespect at all.
No disrespect to a CT woman, not at all. You know what I'm saying? Just having a general discussion here. Now, I do feel like some other women, they're going to try the same trick back with other people as well. So we got to take notes. Take notes. Hey, we got two more stories.
And internet listeners, we are not saying that this is what Cassie was about. We're just saying that it's fucked up that sometimes you chase the bag and not the heart. And then when you chase the bag and you find out his heart is rotten, you want to play victim. That's all we saying. If you stop chasing the fucking bag and chase the heart of the person, maybe you can get the whole bag.
Facto. Yo, I gotta tap in and take notes, yo. Got my boy Why Not in the building. We got 2 more stories for
Why
you.
not?
Yeah. Tap in.
A knot across your motherfucking forehead if you don't get it right the first time.
Yeah. Shout out my boy Adrian Stacks too. You know what I'm saying? Getting right with me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out the
Stack them up. What up, baby?
Yeah. Shout out everybody tapping in with me today. You know what I'm saying? Right before the holidays. Wishing y'all a happy holiday, even though it's gloomy out here. All right, before I wrap up, we got 1 more story. 2 more stories. All right, we're going to talk about Meek Mill calling out Trippie Redd, saying he's not good out here. All right, on Tuesday, November 21st, Meek Mill took to Instagram to call out Trippie Redd for what appears to be a personal incident between the 2 rappers. Meek Mill started off a photo of Trippie, which he captioned, "Trippie, no good out here. Say less. I ain't know you was comfy enough to say my name. I can't wait to see you. You getting too high, Trippie Redd. Not good out here. Don't ask why. I think y'all scared of jail and death, but let's see. LOL. Let's make you niggas show up from the streets to jail. Y'all in the way off too much money is gonna get too much. Is getting too much anyway. Don't call me or text me if you ain't called when people speak on me. That is all, Trippie Redd. I want to look in your eyes, young bull. LOL. And now I'm a side niggas. I was trying to help the hood. Y'all really let these niggas lose their mind." All right. Meek deleted his original post and replaced it with another message about Trippie, which he also deleted. So I just know that shots were fired, you know, at Trippie. I don't know what happened. Meek saying you mentioned my name around niggas or something like that. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Trippie Redd, like an emo type blood rapper dude. Meek, Philly, you know, real Philly dude, yo. I don't know what's going on with this, yo. I'm just reporting what happened, yo. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about Meek taking the Instagram to air out that he got problems with Trippie Redd? How you feel about that one?
Listen, I'm going to just tell you like this. When I look at Meek, I just look at Jay-Z in the making. But when he do shit like this, and I just feel like he's bigger than that, and I feel like Trippie Redd is still at the kid form of rap. I'm not saying he's a kid. I'm not saying he's a kid. No disrespect to nobody, because I respect everything, and I respect everything.
Nah, I get what you're saying. You say he's younger in the stage of his career. His music's more geared to younger people. All right, I get what you're saying. Go ahead.
Exactly. I respect everything, and I'm running from nothing. So I'm going to say my piece. When I look at Meek, I look at a young man that's been through the struggle and trying to go in communities and change and give young black males that other people can't reach that's like him. And when the other guys see him come up and transform his life from streets to prison reform and trying to help people get out of jail, and that's the angle Meek's supposed to be on. He got a good leader. He got a good leader on his side. Rick Ross is a good leader because you know why? He's showing them how to invest. Yeah, it's all good buying baguettes as long as you get home. So what I'm trying to say is, look, I think Meek Mill on a upper echelon, and and I felt like when he mentioned Trippie Redd and do stuff like that, I feel like he's belittling himself because he's bigger than that. Meek put God in his music. Trippie talk about the devil in his music, and sad shit, and depression, and drug addict shit.
Fact though.
I'm not saying that Trippie's not good. I love that song Topanga.
Fact though.
But you know, all I'm saying is, I I feel like Meek is a young black entrepreneur, and I feel like his angle is, I just feel like he on a higher pedestal. You know what I mean? I think Meek should reform from talking like that on social media.
Nah, man. I agree. Here's what I'm gonna say before we move on, because we do gotta move on. You know, I fuck with Meek. Like you said, Meek come from the struggle. I identify with me. I fuck with Trippie Red too. I do. I seen Trippie Red from the beginning.
Shout out to Meek. Shout out to Meek Mills.
Yeah, two different grinds though, yo. But you know, like I said, Meek, you on a different journey now. You're talking this prison reform. You can't take 5 steps forward, 5 steps backward. It makes you kind of look contradictory. It looks like a contradiction, you know, to people in a sense when like you try to preach this peace and trying to uplift the community, but then you let the petty stuff like this, you know what I'm saying, you airing it out, you know what I'm saying, all types of stuff, man. So, you know, I don't know what's going on with the situation, but like if y'all really do got some type of issue, whatever, you know what I'm saying, like it's not helping with the other objectives, the main objectives that you got going on, yo, in your life, yo. So you know what I'm saying. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But I definitely fuck with Meek Mill, yo. I just want him to, you know, keep glowing up and keep, you know, just keep inspiring the youth to do the right thing, man. Like you've been doing, Meek. That's all. You know what I'm saying. Don't worry about the bullshit. Bullshit gonna happen. You can't control it all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I really get what you're saying. But at the same time, I just feel like, you know, this shit's starting to get a little lame and a little old. Like, everybody got the same thing. Let's beef. Let's beef. Let's talk about what we're going to do to each other. This shit is ridiculous. Where is the craftiness? Where is the wittiness? Where's the music at?
Yeah, man. Well, him and
Where's
Ross,
the fucking music?
him and Ross,
I don't want to hear.
him and
Where
Ross
is the music?
him and Ross just dropped some shit.
Him and Ross just dropped some shit, but look, you got to understand something. I love Rick Ross. Shout out to Ross.
Mm-hmm.
But he only rap about the same thing. Meek Mill only raps about the same thing.
Y'all drop that in my comments.
Them guys should be doing songs. Them guys should be doing songs with rappers like Trippie Red and all of them dudes. What happens is it opens the doors for their fans to introduce them to you, and your fans introduce them to their fans. That's what happens. And this is what we need. We need to start being more competitive instead of being more and using it as a beefing tool. Fuck a beefing tool. How about we start doing live pay-per-view events? Your squad against my squad. We gonna have a motherfucking concert. Fact though.
Nah, man.
We need to do better. We need to do better because it's getting ridiculous.
Yeah. Yo, hit that like notification, subscribe button, yo. Why not fessing it up on a Tuesday right before that Thanksgiving, before we get the turkey, the macaroni and cheese, the collard greens, the stuffing, the mashed potatoes with the gravy, all that, the cranberry sauce, you know what I'm saying? Get right with me. Before all that happens, you got to tune into this Why Not Take Notes show. We're going to talk about the story of the hour. Hassan Campbell allegedly shot, you know, speaking out, saying he's alive. Let's talk about how it happened. You know what I'm saying? If you late to the party, all right, right after this Diddy Cassie thing happened, Hassan Campbell was upset. He went to his projects in the Bronx River Projects in the BX, all right, as you see right here. Hold on, I'm going to play this clip. You see him? All right, he in his projects telling niggas to come outside. He was mad. He was vexed because Cassie got $30 million for being sexually abused by Diddy for being a cucker. But he couldn't get no money for Bambaataa sexually molested him as a kid. So he was in his feelings and he was mad. He was screaming in the projects, the same projects where I guess allegedly all this Bambaataa activity had happened, and pissing off the niggas 7 o'clock in the morning. And niggas were throwing bottles from the 3rd floor at his head, glass bottles, as you've seen in the clip that I'm showing y'all. You know what I'm saying? He telling niggas to come outside. Niggas throw glass bottles at him, all types of shit. You know, he said he with 100 niggas and he gonna stab niggas up. A fan approached him and he had a knife behind his back, told the nigga to get away from him. He said, I'm just a fan. He said, get the fuck away, nigga, keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Somehow from that, we got another video of Hassan Campbell right here in the car, acting like he's speeding to the hospital, frantically, beeping the horn, saying the bullet feel hot.
I need to get to the hospital. I'm shot, son.
He said, I'm shot, son. Bullets feels real hot, son. You know what I'm saying? And then we fast forward. Here he is in the hospital. You know what I'm saying? He shows the bullet. You know, it looks like it went in through the front, out through the back, pause. You feel me? Through the chest, out through the, or through the arm, actually, his right shoulder or left shoulder, and out through the back. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? He was in the hood where Bada allegedly sexually molested him as a 15-year-old. He was mad that Cassie got money and he can't get no money and he getting canceled off YouTube. So he started pissing off the whole projects. They threw glass bottles at him. And then when they really got pissed off, somebody shot him in the arm. He's 50 years old with a whole bunch of salt and pepper everywhere on his beard. Cornrows are receded back crazy. What do you make of this, man? Nigga 50-something years old, screaming in the projects, you know what I'm saying? Upsetting young niggas, getting into it with whoever, getting shot in the projects where he grew up.
Listen. Man, I don't know, man. Listen. I thought it was fake.
Yeah, I thought it was fake at first too, yo, but I don't know, man. Let me tell you, there's still a lot of Illuminati and smoke and mirrors in this. We don't know what happened. We don't, but I will say in that video, he did show like a bloody bullet in the bag. He does appear to be in a hospital. You know what I'm saying? So, unless they staging hospital scenes, I don't know what to make of it. We thought it was fake. Poetic Flacco made it seem like he cut to it in the video on the live stream. I wasn't there for the live stream. I just seen both videos. Now, I did see glass hitting, the floor. I could imagine him pissing off everybody in the projects. He was screaming loud as shit, like 7 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? It could go down like that. You know what I'm saying?
It's New York. It could go down like that. See, a lot of old heads don't realize just because you from an area don't mean you still hold that same street credit that you thought you had. Don't mean it ain't the same people outside. Look, you gotta understand something. You in your 40s, you in your 30s, hang it up. It's no more, it's your block. This my block. It's no more of that. If you 30s and 40s, you still talking about your block. You need your ass kicked.
Back though.
Your father and mother need to come to your old ass house, pull your old ass pants down, and whoop your ass with a switch.
Oh my God, like Hassan Campbell.
You don't need no knot across your motherfucking head. You need to get your pause. You need to get bent over and beat with a switch. Pause.
Oh my God.
All this goddamn butt cheeking going on.
Now too much butt cheeking going on nowadays is like it's crazy, bro.
Yeah, all this damn butt cheeking going on these internets. All this look at me attention freak shit. Man, this your boy CT. Why not? Listen. We need to put an end to this motherfucking attention deficit disease.
Mm-hmm. Fact though.
We got to put an end to this shit. Look at me. Oh, that's the new thing too. When you see one of them, it's Mr. Look at Me. What the fuck? This shit is crazy.
Fact though. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you what. Hassan Campbell get the biggest knot across his fucking head. He get the knot of the day. Hassan Campbell.
Fact though. One time for the culture, we just did another wild, crazy episode. You know what I'm saying? My boy Why Not was fessing it up the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Hassan Campbell for like just trying to stay relevant and entertain, going all the way, like not caring, making a complete utter fool of himself, all that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever works. So this internet clout shit is crazy nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Hassan Campbell in the projects, 50 years old, salt, pepper all over his beard, yo. Just trying to start shit for no reason, mad because Cassie got $30 million. He got molested by an African Bambata and he didn't get $5. You know, shit's crazy, yo. But y'all drop that in my comments and let me know what y'all jacking. Did boy really get shot or was that shit staged? Y'all tell me what y'all think because I really don't freaking know, to be honest with you.
I tell you what.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you what. Just to operate in good faith, because this is the type of podcast we got. I'll say shout out to Hassan Campbell. I hope you get well. I hope you get well, my brother.
Hope you stay out the projects, my brother. Hey, yeah. Tune in. Hit that like notification, subscribe button. A lot of people tapped in on the live today. You know what I'm saying? We came in live, yo. So I appreciate y'all. Shout out that TNT Nation, yo. Why not? Get the shout outs, bro.
Hey. They hit Hassan Campbell with a bombata.
Oh my God, yo. Stop.
He got hit with a bombata. Boom, bye, and a bate, boy. Hey.
Oh my God. Shout out, son.
I want to give a shout out. To the down and out, the less fortunate, the people who feel like the world is coming down on their shoulders and there's no way out. You put some scissors on your hands and cut yourself out of that paper bag.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, man. I want to shout out the whole entire TNT Nation. I want to shout out my boy Zoe C, my boy BJ, my boy AGM Stacks, fessing me up, you know what I'm saying, yesterday. I want to shout out my boy Juan Out. We're coming with all the energy during this holiday
Shout out
time.
that girl, Nay. Shout out that girl, Nay.
Shout out Nay. Shout out Nay in the chat, too, today. Yo, y'all hit my chat. Yo, y'all been tuning in. Subscribers been increased. I need y'all to hit that like button and hit the notification button. Damn sure subscribe if you've been tuning in for a hot minute now. You know what I'm saying? You lacking, you know what I'm saying? Because only way you're going to be right is if you live right. You hear me? And be righteous. So do the right thing, man, one time for the culture. Yo. But I really appreciate y'all locking in with me this afternoon. Got a lot to do. Got a lot to handle, but, you know, we did what we had to. Appreciate y'all. When shit hit the fan, we'll be back for more. But for now, we out. Click, click, click.